Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Faint Worlds. So, if you'd like to check out our website, please check out the link in the description or go to faintworld.com. And I'm here to show you a little more than just trees and grass and rolling hills. I'm here to show you a mini little town. So, one of the things you'll see right now, and I just want to warn you, we have not touched any performance anything. Basically, you know how like you guys play some games and it's like really bad FPS and it's an alpha and the developers are saying, oh yeah, we don't play too much with the performance till beta, etc. over time. That's sort of the same with us, except it's even really further under that. For example, we haven't even touched it at all. So right now I don't even have settings. I can't adjust anything. Basically, these were the settings that I compiled, and this is all I can do. But I just want to let you know these FPS, I wanted to be honest and show you what we have right now, but at the same time they will change and they won't be quite low in certain areas. But yeah, it'll be fun playing around with that over time, hopefully, and getting that up higher. So we got a little gas station here. And we do have day and night cycles, but not in this build. Like I told you guys before, Chris and I have basically two different builds. He has like sort of the programmer's build, and I have sort of the world build. And eventually we'll combine those, and then we'll go through that a little more. Look at the cute little phone booth and a mailbox here. So yeah, you can see there's some little touch-ups I need to do here. This is supposed to look like just like this kind of, but clearly a little mistake was made here, so I'll have to fix that up later, which is fine. So if we go over here, you get like little buildings here, just like sort of like office buildings. For the first part of our game, there won't be any sort of open buildings, so you won't be able to go in and do anything in the buildings. Later on, and I can't tell you when, it could be several months. I'm just, you know, don't think of it as tomorrow or the next week or anything like that. Eventually what we want to do is allow the players to build, and they'll have similar blocks and shapes like this, for example, but instead they will be able to build their own little towns and buildings and things like that, and their own shelters. And what we want to hopefully do eventually is make it so you could build something, put the prefab onto Steam Workshop, and then we can include it in our game, and that'll be really cool. So right now we're basically using these models as our sort of our temporary and probably long-term art for now, and then eventually we will do something where it's a little more creative by the players, done with little prefabs. So we'll basically just make things like windows, doors, pillars. You know, we'll see how customized we'll get it. But here's a little police station and police cruisers, and oh, I've sunken them a little too much in the tarmac there. But yeah, these guys will be able to be driven in the future. Not right now, but in the future you will be able to drive these puppies. And yeah, they're cute. And yeah, look at, you like those shadows? Ignore all that kind of stuff. And some fire trucks here. Is that one sticking in this one? Oh, no, it's just right outside the door. Cool. And a bunch of housing and little mailboxes, and you got a little even swing set here, and some cars just sitting here on the side here. That's kind of cool. Just sitting there waiting. And then oh, this is like the rich neighbor here who owns the corner. You got little bin here for garbage. That's pretty damn cool. I like the bins for garbage. We got a pool back here, little doggy house, some trees, and a little hot tub. These aren't ones that you can go in there. And by the way, I'm not even a character. If you want to know what that is, that's me. I'm an actual little what do we call those? Capsules. Yes, I'm a capsule right now. Ooh, ice cream. Oh, gotta raise that. So you can see things like when we're building, of course, we'll always be touching up and fixing up the environment. But yeah, this is a little playground. You even got a little washroom here, and you got even a little doggy trash here, and a few trash cans here where you can sit down and enjoy some ice cream. Though, ice cream, but they have condiments. That's interesting. I wonder if I'll be able to fix that later. Oop, this trash is floating. Some things, like when you place something on the train, it's supposed to kind of sink in, but some of them have weird meshes and they're a little higher than they're supposed to. But so we have to resize them. This guy's wheels are slightly in the ground. Eventually, it won't matter anyways about the wheels being in the ground. We'll raise them slightly higher, let's say a foot up in the air. So you see the top of the wheel, maybe we'll raise it up that high, and then they'll become more physical objects, and they'll have a script for you to drive and stuff. So right now they're sort of hand placed, but later on that'll change. This, I guess, we'll have to change. Unfortunately, we didn't have any art for like the old-fashioned mailboxes where there's like, well, they're not old-fashioned, but you know, like neighborhood mailboxes where there's like 10 mailboxes in one. So I just put 3 of these here on each side just for fun. Ooh, looks like this clipped in. Are all of them clipping like that? Oh yeah, they are. Huh. Ooh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Our little walkways have all clipped. So all these houses usually, oh yeah, they've all been doing it. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that later. But usually there's a nice little driveway here. I just realized all of them are the same right now. All these have sidewalks, but you can't see them right now. It's funny though, once you build it and actually go around and walk around it for a few minutes, you really start seeing little bugs. One of the issues those are doing that is because we have a system here where you can basically paint your roads, and I can show you here. We basically, you can turn off the sidewalks, you can modify it, whatnot. I might change the looks of the roads a bit too, just to make them a little more less textury, because they're kind of high quality, aren't they? But it's not a big deal right now. But anyways, so what's happening is we can move these, and they're smooth. You notice how they're perfect almost, like they're a really nice roadway, except that grass. And we have it set so it removes grass and trees, but clearly it didn't work there, so I'll have to manually do that. We got another little corner store here. You got the drugstore with a post and a pawn and a video shop here. And then I think, oh no, we have one here. Oh yeah, so here you get a better idea of how this is supposed to be. So like a little driveway, for example. So it's supposed to be, these were supposed to be in front of all the houses. Most of them are smaller ones. Ooh, this one's a little higher than it should. A little shed and doghouse and hot tub. And then I have another little surprise to show you. This is an empty road right now. So if you go at the end here, you can see the underneath it. Actually, it's not too bad. It puts it pretty down smooth. And then this one's a dead end. Oh no, this isn't quite a dead end yet. We have a surprise to show you here in a second. Okay, and then let's go back here. Whee! Super speed. And over here, we got, I think, a little farm or something here. Just a small one. Maybe they're doing something in the barn, raising it, a little windmill. We can animate that later. Cool. Okay, so let's go back. You can take a shortcut in the forest. I never did fix the capsule collision on these trees yet. That's something I need to do. Woo! Cute little house there. Okay, so let's go back down here, and what we're gonna look for is this dirt road here, and it's like, oh, okay. So where does this take to us? Oh, what do we have here? So we got little cottages. I turned them around. I felt like this is like how some cottages are. I know some have like doors on the side, not always on the back, but I just turned it around because, you know, you'd think the front would kind of be towards the lake anyways. And you get some boats here and whatnot. It's actually beautiful animated water, but it's fake water. Please be aware. Right now we don't have like a real water or anything, so like it's just like basically a really nice looking object above the surface, but not quite in. But it looks really nice though. So if we go over here, well, you can already see it, but you can see the reflections of the water. Isn't that awesome? But yeah, so that's just giving you a bit of a tour of what we've done so far. And as you can see, it's quite an open world. We're still on just the one piece of terrain, and we have a lot to go yet even on it. And it just gives you an idea what we've already done in such a short time. But yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy it and like seeing it. And of course, we need to clean it up, you know, get some of this grass in the area and, you know, add a little more things around the world, a little debris and stuff eventually as well. But yeah, I kind of wanted to show you our progress and just, you know, keep showing you. Our road system sometimes has a bit of issue. It likes to, screw up the terrain in the area sometimes. So eventually I'm going to have to figure a way to fix this up a bit more. What I need to do is lift this, because what this does is it lifts basically around it. So you can see over here how like the road is kind of like, sometimes it goes under, right? But when it goes up, like for example, this is like it bringing it down, so all the terrain around it. This is a smooth one. See if I have a better example of it being more in the air here. Actually, this is really nice terrain over here, so that didn't work out. I'm trying to see if I can give you a better example. I guess this is the best example here. Is there any over here to give? No. So yeah, you can see here, like, this was lower, and this raised it, and this is lower down there, so it's kind of, but it gets higher up here, so it kind of, like, makes an even, decides what it would look the best. So here is where the terrain gets a little higher, which is fine in most areas. I mean, it's fine there, but sometimes when you make, like, a side driveway, for example, over here, it ends up making a bit of a mess, so I'll just have to raise this land just a bit over here to kind of smoothen it out and match it out so it's not so steep. Because I don't know if a vehicle could get up that, incline. Probably shouldn't, but we're not going to make everything realistic anyways. With our little speed hacks right now, we can jump on roofs, which is kind of cool. Whee! So you just have fun just doing this for now, just leaping up and down. Whee! Pretty cool. So anyways, guys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed this little preview video. We have so much more to come and show you over time. The videos won't be something like you'll see every day or anything like that, but we just definitely want to show you what we've gotten done so far over time. And thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time.